Welcome to Primo RV Center and inside a brand new 2024 187 RV. This is a best-selling floor plan for couples for us really every year. This is probably the first year that Apex has actually been able to supply enough to meet demand. It looks like at this point we've just received two with slightly different options. These are likely to be the last two that we may get sort of in season. So just be warned that if this is something that is of interest, it is not something you want to wait on. Unfortunately, these do not sit around, and that's largely because of the weight point that they fit in. And again, how they're laid out really gives you everything you need, but without going to excess. It's all things that you would definitely use along the way. So starting up front here, we've got two great windows opposing, which in a small trailer, oftentimes you may have one around the bed that opens. Here you do have two, which is great. You've got wonderful storage around your bed. So you've got hanging storage here. And then we've also got above head cabinets as well. And then underneath the bed, you're going to have about a 50-50 split. So you've got outside storage, pass-through storage, and then you're going to have storage on the inside for your bags and larger items. We do have both USB and 120-volt outlets on both sides of the bed. So should somebody have a CPAP machine, or again, you just want to be able to charge devices at night, you're going to be able to make sure those are charged for the morning. Something I absolutely love as part of their off-grid package is this 3-speed fan. So when you first arrive, you got 3 speeds. You can open up these big opposing windows, and then you turn on this fan here at the 1 or 2 speed. It's really going to help to suck out that hot air that's already inside, that's built up as you've driven to your destination, and then cool the unit down quite a bit and very quickly. As we come in the door, I've got some main buttons here that we're typically going to always use. So we've got our awning switch here, so very easy to quickly create some shade out there and set up some chairs. We've got our switch for our awning light that runs the full length of the awning. Into our kitchen area, a little bonus little bottle opener there, which can be very handy. The side of the cabinet here, there is a dedicated location where if you did want us to either mount a mount for a future TV or add a TV right away, that is something we can do. You do already have a digital antenna on the roof as well as a 120-volt outlet there, so it's well set up for television in the future should you wish it. They really did a wonderful job many years ago now, about 2 years ago now, redesigning the kitchen. So in a smaller coach, oftentimes there is not that much counter space. Here, they've given you a good sized counter and it's all fully usable because you've got the drop-in lid for your massive stainless steel sink. And then you've got the 2-burner stove with a nice glass top that's recessed. So again, that can all be prep space. We've got a great high-rise faucet here, so it's nice and easy to be able to fill all of those big pots if you're doing some corn and maybe a lobster boil, things like that. You've got great storage below for those pots and pans. And then we've got our microwave. Our furnace is located just below that, so right in the middle of the unit, which is nice. So it's not right on top of your bed, but again, it's close enough where it's going to be able to provide a lot of heat very quickly. You've got great storage up top there for most of your dishes as you go. Across from that, we do have a dinette that will drop down into a secondary bed. So again, a lot of parents and grandparents appreciate that there is that extra bed should once in a while they have a guest. So it's something that they can physically use. You've got easy access to storage under both, and you can also access storage from the top as well. So we've got our Bluetooth stereo here, so we can stream music. We've got the choice of having interior speakers on or exterior or both of them. We've got great storage on either side. Again, we can stream music to that. So very, very handy. It's nice to be able to catch up on the news or check the weather, especially if you don't have an internet connection once in a while. We've got our thermostat on the wall here for our furnace, so it's easy to turn that on. And then we do have our AC unit, so you've got a large 13.5,000 BTU unit, so it's very quick to cool. And then we do have our new 12-volt fridge of the last year, so you get a lot more capacity. So you're going to notice inside here, you get just a ton of capacity. It's also going to cool much quicker than previous propane electric versions. It's big freezer as well, so very fast to cool if you want to be able to take that last minute trip. You don't kind of have to wait that overnight for things to cool down to be able to get going. Got great storage, sort of pantry storage above the fridge, and then as we head into the bathroom, you'll have your main pantry here as well, and that's going to go back about 3 feet, so you've got quite a bit of storage there. You've got a power converter and charger system there that's also ready for lithium. So you do have that 200 watts of solar already on the roof. So in the future, as those lithium battery costs come down, should you be looking at that, you're not going to have to change anything in terms of what's in your coach. We've got great storage here at the back. So you've got great storage for kind of the towels and linens and things like that. But you've also got some hanging storage. Could be the spot where you hang some of that foul weather gear like raincoats, things you can keep in there. They've got a great little caddy here that actually fits on the back of the door, and then that would free up the 2 hooks that you have already established for you. So you've got some hanging ability already. And then we've got a great little vanity here where you can store some of the necessities of life. We do have a GFI outlet in here as well, and a great little medicine cabinet. Again, we have a little fan in here, so not going to be the high volume one you have in the main area, but again, it will help to get that condensation out if you do use the shower. And you've got a nice wide shower here as well with a skylight, so it's nice and bright, but it also creates some more headroom. And then you do have the tub surround, which is now a standard as well. We'd invite you down to Primo RV Center to come a much closer look at this brand new standard edition 187 RV while it is still available, because it is something that does not stay around very long.